Ozarks First. You're watching Color 10 News at 10.
One man has died after a shooting in Springfield earlier today. Good evening. I'm Jennifer Abreu.
Good to have you along once again here at 10. I'm David Oliver. There is still a police presence happening tonight. This place just north of Chestnut near Grand. That's where Color 10's Madison Heaver is live with more tonight. What do you know about the suspect, Madison, and also this still active scene out there?
Yeah, David, we are at the 600 block of West Brower Street. I'm going to step out of the frame because it is raining a little bit. But as you can tell, the street is blocked off by police and there is crime tape up. The road is obviously wet and there are police there too. What we know so far is that there was a shooting this afternoon at 4:50. A man was transported to the hospital and died around 6 p.m. The scene is still active and Springfield Police Criminal Investigation Unit is on the scene. According to SPD, investigators plan on working through the night to collect evidence, and we don't know how the shooting happened, but we did get to talk to a neighbor who said he didn't expect this to happen.
Sort of shocked. Hasn't been much disturbance in the neighborhood besides guys coming by in their loud car stereos. It happens. There ain't nothing you can do about it. You just go on with life and that's it.
And we will, the suspect is still at large and we don't know any more information other than that. And we'll update you on our website, Ozarks First, with information as we get it. In Springfield, Madison Heaver, Ozarks First.
All right, Madison, thanks. And speaking of violent crime, since the launching of an initiative called Safer Streets the beginning of this year, more violent crimes have been prosecuted on the federal level. 2
assistant attorney generals in Kansas City and 1 in Springfield were sworn in as special assistant U.S. attorneys earlier this year. Now, that means they can prosecute crimes at the federal level, which means criminals will be generally prosecuted more quickly and perhaps they'll receive harsher sentences.
This is a unique partnership. Missouri is the first state to create this partnership with the U.S. Attorney's Office.
Since the initiative started, there are already 6 indictments and 5 convictions in Springfield. Here are a couple of examples of these indictments. A man charged with drug use and possession of a firearm, and 2 others charged with felon in possession of a firearm.
A lot of people wouldn't know this, but Springfield is per capita in the top 15 in the country for violent crime rates. And so again, as Attorney General, we want to help out where we can. And so having our prosecutors help prosecute violent crime with the U.S. Attorney's Office is a very important partnership.
Attorney General Eric Schmidt says as Springfield grows, unfortunately, crime comes along with it.
And the Greene County Sheriff's Office is asking for the public's help tonight finding 92-year-old Clement May. He's on your screen right there. He was last seen leaving his home on Vincent Drive in Springfield about 5 o'clock. Family members say that Clement recently started to have some memory loss issues after pinging his cell phone. Deputies say he could be near Warrensburg on Highway 13. He was last known to be driving a 2019 Burgundy Toyota Avalon. He was last seen wearing blue jeans and a plaid shirt. If you've seen Clement, call 911 right away. Well, tomorrow is Election Day across the Ozarks and in many places around the country. Locally, we have 2 sales tax issues on the ballot for you to be voting on in Greene County. Now, one tax issue would be to extend that 3/4 cent police and fire pension sales tax that went in place back in 2009. This new tax, as an extension, I should say, would last for another 5 years or until the pension is 100% funded. Right now, it's 80%. Of course, that tax was last renewed in 2014. If you live in Walnut Grove, you're going to be asked to pay more in property taxes to fund safety and security improvements in the city and the schools there. That would cost homeowners an extra $7 for every $100 of assessed property. The tax will last until 2040. And finally, another question on the ballot tomorrow is renewing the 1/8 cent transportation sales tax. Of course, that's here in the city of Springfield. If extended, it would help pay for traffic improvement projects in Springfield again over the next 20 years. That one goes back to its first voter approval in the 1990s. Polls will be open and from 6 a.m. in the morning until 7 at night tomorrow. You can find more details on ballot issues online at ozarksfirst.com.
And new at 10 tonight, energy efficiency in new buildings was a concern for multiple people at tonight's Springfield City Council meeting. A change to the city's land development code has been proposed. It would loosen some of the requirements for commercial and residential construction projects. Some examples include less strict requirements on installation of windows and removing a requirement for floor insulation in homes. The White River Group, a portion of the Sierra Club, is concerned that changes could compromise the efficiency of heating and cooling in those buildings, which could cost owners or tenants more money.
If fully adopted, the energy code would have made it very difficult to build within the city limits of Springfield. I don't think that's an outcome that any of us want.
First reading of that proposal. If you want to read more on it, find this story on ozarksfirst.com.
Now to medical coverage at 10 tonight. Beginning this month, families who are searching for pediatric oncology and hematology services will no longer have to travel to other cities to find that care. Cox Health will soon offer those services in Springfield. Dr. Alok Kothari will serve as an on-site specialist thanks to a partnership with St. Louis Children's Hospital and Washington University's School of Medicine, where Dr. Kothari is employed. Dr. Kothari's first clinic visits in Springfield will be held coming up November 12th and the 13th.
Cox Health is also looking to help those who may be ready to stop smoking with a new class called Beat the Pack. The program is a 4-week class beginning tomorrow, Tuesday, November 5th. Participants will learn step-by-step ways to stop smoking and facts about the habit. Classes will be an hour long from 5:30 to 6:30 in Springfield and will cost $100 to participate, which could be covered by insurance. Registration is required.
And around the Ozarks now at 10 tonight, police are following up on an incident at Cox Medical Center in Branson tonight after one man let the air out of the tires on multiple cars in the parking lot there at the medical center. After one security officer found the incident and realized what had happened, he took it upon himself to make sure that the victims were taken care of.
I got to thinking about these people out here that were just visitors and patients and didn't think that they deserved that, so I decided to go up to O'Reilly's and get some valve cores and a valve tool and replace them for him.
And he says he had everyone's tires fixed in a couple of hours. Some of the victims didn't even realize something had happened at all. Certainly an act of kindness on his part there.
Well, Christmas tree lovers rejoice. The Branson Christmas Coalition has released this year's list of biggest Christmas tree displays in town. There was 23 new trees this year, but the biggest one will be at Silver Dollar City. And this one will be Joy on Town Square and will soar 80 feet into the sky. For the first time this year, trees can be seen throughout Branson's entertainment district at all 3 family fun parks. The 10-mile trek from the downtown Branson roundabout up Main Street to West 76 Country Boulevard and all the way out to Silver Dollar City.
Well, maybe some rain for some folks in the Ozarks tonight before some more sunshine returns tomorrow, then another change Wednesday, right, Jamie?
That's right. We're in a very changeable pattern right now. Get a little taste of rain overnight tonight, but this storm here in Southern California, it's going to be slinging another round of soaking rainfall our way toward the middle of the week.